We all know Ratan Tata ji, the Anmol Ratan, the Kohinoor of India. He was a powerhouse, a tycoon, a titan, an industrialist whose legacy will be remembered forever. इंडिया में ऐसा कोई भी हाउसहोल्ड नहीं है which uses at least one Tata product. Known and respected by millions around the world as a magnanimous industrialist, Ratan Tata ji was known for his compassionate leadership, humility, and his dedication to philanthropy. But today in this video, we're going to shed light on a lesser known but very significant person who had great impact on his life, his values, and the way he became the person we all know him to be. We're talking about his maternal grandmother, his Dadi, Navajbai Tata. She was the first woman director of Tata Sons to hold that position from 1925 until 1965 when she passed. Ratan Tata ji was born with a diamond spoon to the illustrious Tata family that shaped our nation pre-independence. But very few know that he actually led a very lonely and difficult childhood. When he was very young, his parents separated and ultimately divorced. Even today, divorce is a stigma. But imagine 60 years ago. It was unheard of. Because of this, Ratan Tata and his brothers were excessively bullied and made fun of by other kids at school. He was only 10 when his parents separated in 1948. That is when their grandmother stepped in and showered them with love and counseled them and taught them how to navigate this challenging situation. Ratan Tata ji in an interview quoted, "My grandmother has raised us in all possible ways. Above all, she taught us to maintain our dignity at all costs." After his passing, there were a lot of people who came out in the media saying that he's probably the only public figure ever to have had no haters. Such an outpour of social media love from global politicians to celebrities to even Diljit giving him a shout out at his concert in Europe to students is unheard of. Why? It's because his true legacy was one of humility and dignity, which was ingrained in him by his grandmother from an early stage. Navajbai Tata was widowed at the age of 41 and was a pioneer in her own right in the illustrious Tata family. She took over the reins of the Tata Trust and focused a lot on providing education and vocational training for underprivileged women. She was known as a radical philanthropist. Once, a social worker came up to her and asked her to help out in setting up a convalescent home. The ever-generous Navajbai gave the social worker a sum of rupees 3 lakhs. At that time, that was a very, very significant amount. When Suhail Seth asked Ratan Tata in 2018 what would he want his legacy to be, he said, "I simply want to be remembered to having made a difference." Beyond his industrial impact, Ratan Tata is known to have been one of the greatest philanthropists the world has ever seen. He donated a record of $102 billion to various initiatives. He will be remembered as the world's biggest donor to charity, even surpassing Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. Ratan Tata's golden heart, his philanthropic nature, that has helped millions of underprivileged people across the country was really inherited from his grandmother. Under Ratan Tata's leadership, the Tata Trust continued to support a lot of initiatives for women empowerment. Some of the great initiatives started by him are Women's Literacy Program. The program helped set up centers in villages that helped women read, write, and be a part of the democratic process. Women in Blue. a bold initiative by Tata Motors to enroll, educate, and upskill women from economically weaker sections to work in the manufacturing units. Menstrual Hygiene Management Program, a partnership between Tata Consumers and Tata Trust to help educate women to manage and maintain healthy menstrual practices. Ratan Tata ji's legacy is still alive as these initiatives continue to impact the lives of many women across our country. There's another really beautiful story that depicts this beautiful bond between the grandmother and her grandson. After Ratan Tata finished school, he really wanted to pursue architecture. But his father was hell-bent that he studies business because he was to come back and join the family business. It is at this point that Navajbai stepped in and ensured that her beloved grandson got the opportunity to pursue his passion. That is when Ratan Tata went to the prestigious Cornell University in the US and received his bachelor's in architecture. Navajbai Tata was a quiet but formidable force behind one of India's greatest titans ever. Do you know of any such women who played key roles behind the scenes? If so, share with us in the comments below and we would love to cover their stories. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share with all your friends.